All right, let's talk about AI. But forget all the hype and the crazy headlines for a second. Today, we're opening up a very practical copy and paste playbook that shows you exactly how to turn artificial intelligence into actual real world revenue for your business. So let's dive right in. Here's the game plan for today. First, we'll talk about the massive opportunity that's happening right now, this AI gold rush. Then we'll get into proven business models you can use. After that, we'll cover specific plays for your content and your sales. And we'll wrap it all up with the exact simple tool stack you need to make all of this happen. So, why are we talking about this with such urgency? Well, it's because we're right in the middle of a full-blown AI revolution. And no, this isn't just another tech trend. This is a fundamental shift, and it's creating what might just be the single biggest business opportunity of our lifetime. 40%. Just let that number sink in. That is the compound annual growth rate of the global AI consulting market. It's on a rocket ship trajectory to hit $70 billion in the next few years. What that tells us is that the demand for AI skills is absolutely exploding. And this quote right here, it just nails the basic economics of what's going on. We have this historic mismatch, right? You have companies everywhere, big and small, who are desperate for AI expertise. But the supply of people who can actually deliver it is incredibly low. That gap, that's the opportunity. Okay, so the demand is clearly there. But the big question is, how do you actually capture it? How do you monetize this? Well, let's break down 3 proven high-demand business models you can start using today. Right now, the 3 most accessible and, frankly, lucrative paths are AI consulting and training, running a multimedia content agency, and creating digital products like courses or specialized prompts. Each one of these directly taps into that massive demand we just talked about. And let's just talk numbers for a second, because they're pretty staggering. As an AI consultant, even when you're just starting out, you can command rates between $150 and $250 an hour. But as you build up that expertise, that can scale up to thousands per hour. We're talking about the potential to earn over $80,000 a month. The path to scaling is incredibly clear. Or, hey, maybe you like the agency model better. With AI tools, you can take a single 1-hour video from a client, and in just minutes, you can generate over 90 unique social media clips from it. This is an incredibly high-value service that businesses are more than happy to pay up to $5,000 a month for. It gives them a constant flood of content with almost no effort on your part. All right, time for our first real play from the playbook, building an AI content engine. We're moving from the what to the how. This is how you can create an entire week of really high-quality marketing content in, seriously, the time it takes you to drink a cup of coffee. You know, the workflow itself is just beautiful in its simplicity. You start with one core idea, that's your pillar topic. Then you feed it into an AI with a pre-built prompt. The AI then spits out everything you need: video scripts, emails, social posts, you name it. All you have to do is schedule it. So one idea becomes an entire week's marketing campaign, and it's all done in minutes. And here's the key to the whole thing. It's all powered by a simple copy and paste prompt, just like this one. You're not coding, you're just giving instructions. You're telling the AI, hey, you're my content strategist, here's my brand, here's my topic, now go. And it does, systematically producing every asset you need. Now, the impact of this is, well, it's profound. A process that used to take a human marketer a full workday, 8+ hours of research, writing, editing, can now be done in about 11 minutes with an AI assistant. This isn't just a small improvement, it's a complete transformation of your productivity. Okay, now let's take that same powerful logic of automation and efficiency and apply it to sales and service. I mean, these are 2 of the most critical, high-stakes areas of any business, and AI is completely changing the game here too. So think about following up with a new lead. The old way was slow, manual, inconsistent, and a lot of times those leads just went cold. With AI, you achieve what's called speed to lead. The second a prospect shows interest, an automated, multi-day follow-up sequence just kicks in, which dramatically increases the number of actual meetings you get in the calendar. And on the customer service side, think of it like having the perfect agent who works 24/7 and never gets tired. It can handle all the frequently asked questions, it can onboard new clients, it can even book sales calls for you, all without a human needing to step in. This frees up your team to focus on the high-value problems that actually grow the business. So how do you actually build this content engine and these sales automations we just talked about? Well, that brings us to the final piece of our playbook, your tool stack. And the keyword here is simplicity. You do not need to be a tech expert to pull this off. The approach is really simple. Just pick one tool from each of these categories. For your AI assistant, which is kind of like the brain of the whole operation, use something like ChatGPT or Claude. For all your graphics, Canva is amazing. For turning your content into video, use CapCut or Descript. And then to make them all talk to each other automatically, you use a tool like Zapier or Make. That's it. That little stack is all you need to build a really powerful, automated, AI-first business.
And this quote, it just brings it all home, doesn't it? The AI revolution isn't just for developers or data scientists anymore. The tools have become so user-friendly that the main skill you need is literally the ability to copy and paste. It's all about accessibility for everyone.
So there you have it. We've walked through the entire playbook, from the massive market opportunity to the specific tools and workflows. The question for you now isn't if you should use AI, but where you should start. Looking at your own business right now, what is the one move you could make with AI tomorrow that would deliver the biggest return on your investment?